Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. How y'all doing, man? Good morning, good afternoon, good night to wherever you are in the world. Let me tell you something. You got Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury about to fight. You got Deontay Wilder and Usyk rumored to be fighting at the end of this year. And let me just tell you this. What Tyson Fury was at a point in time was an amazing fighter. What Anthony Joshua was at a point in time was an amazing fighter. Deontay Wilder, an amazing fighter. Usyk, I even got to put him in here. An amazing fighter. What they are now, they're at the end of their ropes, man. Time to retire. But I got to be real with you. As far as Tyson Fury and AJ fighting, nobody cares. Even the Brits, they'll fight, they'll watch it because they support their own, you know what I'm saying? And they want to watch it. But even they know these guys aren't in their primes anymore. Guys are taking losses. The only one who hasn't taken a loss was Usyk, but for the other ones there, Tyson Fury and AJ, they're not what they used to be, and the fight's not going to be what it could have been. Now, will someone get knocked out? Good chance, because Joshua's chin isn't there, and neither is Fury's, and Fury's mobility isn't quite there. But Joshua still got that freakish power. So really, it's whoever lands first, which I think AJ gets off. Okay? Then you got Usyk and Wilder. I'm going to tell you, before, I would have said Usyk smokes Wilder. But after watching Usyk in there with Verhoeven, Usyk just couldn't get his rhythm. And here it is here with another layoff, growing his hair long, chilling with his family, which is a beautiful thing. Just makes you wonder what's going to happen when him and Wilder gets in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing right here. Where is it? Let me show you something. This thing about Anthony Joshua, this is big AJ right here. He's 36 years old now. He's had 30 fights, 27 wins by knockout, 4 losses, 2 by knockout. Okay? He's been fighting since 2013, people. This man been fighting 13 years, going on 14. And you could see that he's tired. But at the same time, I understand that he wants to fight. He knows that he has the power. He still has, there's still some fight left in him, but he's been through so much in his career, especially what happened earlier this year. I just got to be real with you. I don't know how much longer he can go on. I mean, the first shot he got hit with by the guy Pranger, it wasn't even, 20 seconds into the first round, and AJ went down. It looked like it was over for him. So his punch resistance is gone. That's what I'm saying. For me, I don't even care to watch him fight anymore because you're watching and you're seeing a shell of what he was. But hey, he can still come out here and make a bunch of money. But how exciting is the fight going to be when he and Tyson Fury get in the ring with each other? What are the expectations from people when it comes to him and Tyson Fury? That's my question. What's the expectation? Is anyone out here really expecting for Anthony Joshua to come out here and do the business against somebody like Tyson Fury? Now, let me pull up Tyson Fury's thing here, man, right, while we're talking. Because I just got to be real with you. I'm watching Tyson Fury. He over here training in Thailand, and let me pull up the Gypsy King, Big Luck E. Fury. He's over here training in Thailand. This man here been boxing since 2008. You know what I'm saying? So Tyson Fury been boxing there 18 years. 18 years as a pro boxer. 37 years old. What's your expectation from the big GK? But there was a time when Tyson Fury was that guy. He still has the name recognition. But we're sitting back watching these guys fight. If it wasn't for the name recognition, we wouldn't be excited about seeing them get in the ring. Now, that Daniel Dubois, Fabio Wardley, those guys, the Jalalovs, the Atamas, you know what I'm saying? Even Hergovic. You know, those guys get the juices flowing. I don't know what happened to Martin McCauley. Seemed like he had some promotional issues. But I'm just telling you, we don't care anymore. You see, the politics of boxing messed up these matches, Fury and AJ. And also with Deontay Wilder and what we could see with him and Usyk, because really he should have fought AJ back in the day as well. But it's the business of boxing, the politics, the bullshit. So now here it is. This shit is beyond its expiration date, and people want you to get excited and enthused about it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I respect what they do. Could I do what they do? I mean, I boxed before, but not on that level. I don't know. You know, if I would have committed and I wouldn't have been in the military, maybe not. But you know, it takes a certain discipline and special athlete to do what they do. Now, I'm not saying I would have made it to their level. Anybody can turn pro. So yeah, I could have turned pro. But how far would I have gone? I don't know. These guys are different, man. Different animals. You know what I'm saying? Different animals. So I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm just telling you, there comes a point in time in your career where you got to retire. I watched that shit Tyson Fury did with Marius Walk. What a joke. And now AJ, who, you know, the power's there, but neither one of them dudes are shells of themselves. So maybe it's more entertaining because, you know, they can't run forever and someone's going to get hit and get knocked out. But I just don't really care to see it. I'm being honest with you. I'm not excited, especially bringing that shit to New York. Why are you bringing that shit to NY? You're not doing it in over there in the UK. What sense does that make? Anyway, a total cluster, in my opinion, a fight beyond this expiration date and just a cash grab. So get your money. Wu-Tang Cream Cha-Ching Ching dollar bill, yo. Get your dough, man. Now, Deontay Wilder and Usyk. I gotta be honest with you, man. When I think about Deontay Wilder, you know, I don't know what Deontay Wilder has left in him. But what I can tell you is Deontay Wilder and Alexander Usyk is a fight where I no longer see Deontay Wilder as a guy who's just going to get destroyed in there. You know, Usyk has slowed. Usyk has mentally checked out. And Wilder's been fighting 18 years. 45 wins, 43 knockouts, 4 losses, 3 of those losses by knockout. But he's been fighting for 18 years, and he's 40 years old. So Wilder's up there in age. But trying to think he's going to be able to get the right hand off on Usyk, you know, I don't know, because the thing about this, I got to give Verhoeven some credit and his trainer, Peter Fury. I got to give them credit because what they were able to do at Verhoeven, they have him get in that ring with Usyk and make Usyk look like he was the challenger was absolutely amazing. But what made the difference in that fight was Usyk's conditioning. And that's where Wilder, I think, is going to have problems. If he doesn't erase Usyk in them first 3 rounds, I'd say the first 3 rounds, maybe 2, because Wilder gets tired quick. Then Usyk is going to beat Wilder because he's just going to outstamina him. But Wilder obviously still a threat, the right hand, but everyone knows that's the right hand that's coming. So Usyk's not going to have a problem evading that right hand. You know what I'm saying? Usyk is going to hit him the same way he hit the ball with that big left hand. And Wilder's going to get knocked out. I think Wilder gets knocked out in this fight. However, I think in the first couple of rounds, if Wilder, you know, has the calmness and patience and he can throw the punch, the thing is he's got to throw the punch. When he fought Chisora, he still wasn't letting his hands go. Why he doesn't let his hands go, only he knows that. But against Usyk, he's got to punch. If not, Usyk is just going to overwhelm him and he's going to put him out of his misery. And if he doesn't knock him out cold, the referee will stop the fight. Wilder has got to let his hands go. But again, you got to remember, Wilder's not that guy. Him fighting Tyson Fury, I still got an opinion about that fight. I still got an opinion about that. Everyone who follows the channel knows what I think. So I'm not going to get into it. But that fight took something out of Wilder, especially those last 2. And then changing trainers, that didn't help him. With the stuff going on in his personal life, that definitely took a toll on him. Deontay Wilder's been through a lot, man. And this shit happens right in front of us. It's easy for us to sit back here in front of a camera and talk and comment and, you know, say things. But I got to be real. Them guys are in very tough spaces, man. Hard to live underneath a magnifying glass like that with everyone kind of seeing you lose. They see you win, but knowing a little bit about your personal life, that's got to be hard. That's got to be hard. But that being said, I just don't know if Wilder can get in there and do the business against this guy. I think the first 3 rounds, Wilder gets him. But if Wilder gets tired, it's all over. because his hands are down. He got bad habits, and Usyk still has enough left in him where he can exploit those bad habits. But you just don't know if Wilder's gonna pull the trigger. If he can pull the trigger, because I'm telling you, that last fight, Usyk just all of a sudden he looked a bit more vulnerable than ever. And that's why I said, that talent gap has closed a little bit. So I'm not saying Wilder can't win. I'm saying there's a chance, but you still got to favor Usyk, man. You know what I mean? He's been fighting 13 years. So he's ready to hang it up. Southpaw. He has everything you want in a fighter. But I'm just telling you, man, even he's kind of beyond his expiration date now. And Usyk is still a bad boy. There's nothing bad I can say about Usyk except what Usyk is now showing is what AJ's been showing, Wilder's been showing, and Fury's been showing. Wear and tear. I mean, y'all think I'm joking about that? Let me show you what Usyk has done. Because see, people keep forgetting. Let me show you why Usyk is showing wear and tear. I'm gonna show you right now. You see right here, these names. Let me go up. Start with. I'm gonna make this a little bit larger for you. Okay. I'm gonna show you what happened to Usyk. You see that name, Chaz Witherspoon? That's when Usyk became a heavyweight. He fought Chaz Witherspoon. He fought Derek Chisora in a tough fight. He fought Anthony Joshua. He fought Anthony Joshua again. He fought Daniel Dubois. He fought Tyson Fury. He fought Daniel Dubois. He fought Tyson Fury again. Then he fought Daniel Dubois and Rico Verhoeven. Now, you think about those names that this man fought at heavyweight. He fought killers. You know what I mean? Now, Chaz Witherspoon, he was cutting his teeth, but that Derek Chisora fight was rough on him. The AJ fights, the Dubois fights. He's fighting killers, man. Back to back to back. Those are not easy fights, and them dudes can crack. And he did the business. So he's showing wear and tear now. And it's only natural. He's not no damn spring chicken anymore. He's older, and he's been in difficult fights. But that being said, man, we'll watch it, but we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. But we respect what they brought to the sport. It's just right now we don't care. It's like if Manny Pacquiao and Floyd is supposed to fight. Most of us don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? They should have fought when they were in their prime, but they still fought when they had some life on them. But I mean, it wasn't prime for prime. And right now, it definitely is just a cash grab. So, there's no excitement. So for me, the idea of Wilder and Usyk, I'm more excited about Wilder and Usyk than AJ and Fury. And others are going to feel, I don't know, the excitement for AJ and Fury, but I think collectively we all feel like none of these dudes are in their prime. It's only going to be so exciting. How nice it would have been to see Wilder and AJ fight when they're both undefeated for undisputed. You could have possibly got a trilogy out of that, but because it's bullshit. Now look at them. We got Wilder and Fury, and those were good. The trilogy was good, but look at the controversy there. I don't think there would have been any controversy if AJ and Wilder fought. Wouldn't have been no shit about gloves and all that. No shit about peds. None of that. At all. I don't think so. Because AJ's nothing shady about that dude. He's a clean fighter. Fury's had all kind of issues with positive tests and drugs and everything else. You can't trust Fury for shit. And if you may be a Fury fan, I ain't making that up as the truth. Can't trust nothing that dude says, man. But for Wilder, clean. AJ, clean. Usyk, clean. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm going to watch it no matter what. But I understand what I'm going to see. It is not going to be these guys at their best. But it is what it is. That new wave of talent, that new crop of talent, that's what I'm looking at. Because the heavyweight division is up for grabs. That shit is up for grabs. That Atama, that damn Wardley, even Dubois still kind of hanging around. He's been pro for a while, but he's still young. Frazier Clark just got himself another win. You got Adelaide. We got to see what Gerald Big Baby Miller's doing for a title. I don't know what the hell happened to Jared Anderson, but there's so many other big name heavyweights out there. There's so many. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more like a renaissance era of the heavyweight division, almost like a rebirth. You know what I'm saying? to bring new life into the division as these guys start to kind of fade away. And Wilder, for Usyk for sure is gone after Wilder. Fury, AJ, and Wilder, I think they're gonna linger around. I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. That's just my opinion. But that being said, y'all keep cool. Let me know in the comments if you even care. Because I'll be honest with me, I'll watch it, but I don't care. But I will be watching Dubois fight Wardley. I will be watching Cabiel, whoever he's gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be watching all this shit. Dubois. I'm looking for the young talent or the guys, the up and comers. I'm looking to see what's gonna pop. I'm waiting for Jalalov to get his shit going. I want to see Frank Sanchez. Since now we know he's a mandatory to Dubois and Wardley. He got paid step aside money. I want to see what's going on out here. That being said, y'all keep cool, all right? In the breeze.